try!
We're here with Tim Horan at the unveiling of the Wallaby mural, and he's got the Wallabies' first ever Indigenous jersey. And Timmy, it's great to see the Indigenous culture recognised and going to be at the forefront of this match on Saturday.
Yeah, it's a good build-up for the match. Obviously a Bledisloe Cup match, you don't need too much more build-up, but I think, for players like Kurtley Beale and we saw how passionate he was when he launched the Indigenous jersey a couple of months ago, to have Brisbane, getting painted in gold with the mural here behind us at Milton train station, right opposite Suncorp Stadium. You expect the team bus to come down past and see how important it is for our Indigenous culture. And 14 Indigenous Wallabies we've had over the time, and I played my first Test match with Lloyd Walker in the centres, and then you got guys like Jim Williams, Andrew Walker, and obviously Kurtley Beale on the current team. So, and you go all the way back to Lloyd McDermott. So, a lot of tradition in the Wallaby jersey, and I think it's important to continue to show our culture for the Indigenous people.
Speaking of Kurtley Beale, he's obviously going to be lining up in this Bledisloe Cup match on Saturday, and we've obviously kept a close eye on the team. How do you rate our chances against the Kiwis on Saturday?
Well, I think I said it from the start of the year that you need a fit and a on-fire Kurtley Beale if we're any chance to get close to the All Blacks. And he's playing some really good football, probably the best football of his career. He's mature. I think he's reading the game a lot better as well. And he works very well with Israel Folau. I think Israel Folau loves playing next to Kurtley Beale, and then you got someone like Bernard Foley and then Will Genny inside, who probably in form, probably the best two halves in the competition at the moment. Beauden Barrett playing some good football as well. So certainly Michael Cheika and the team will respect the All Blacks, and we have to do that. But nothing short of a win, will satisfy the Wallabies and Michael Cheika here on Saturday night.
Do you think we've seen enough improvement in the side since the last time they met in Dunedin to have confidence that they can get the job done?
Oh, certainly they've got a lot of confidence, and they've got a lot of belief in the younger players coming through, and it's a really good blend of youth and experience now in the Wallaby team. And I think Michael Cheika will be quite excited to go away at the end of season tour and take a really strong team away, that he can blood some younger players. 2 years out from a World Cup, you need to make sure you're bringing players through that are going to be in that playing 15 in the World Cup in 2 years' time, and I think the Wallabies have got that at the moment.
One guy that has come back into the fold this week is a guy that plays in your old position, Carmichael Hunt. Do you expect him to feature, if not this week, in the Barbarians match in 2 weeks' time?
I'll certainly be a starter against the Barbarians for sure. Whether Michael Cheika wants to put him on the bench, is that too soon? He's played a couple of games for Brisbane City in NRC, and you've got Samu Karevi, who's been on the bench as well. So it depends on what bench he's looking at, Michael Cheika, I think. But they've got so much depth now in the Wallaby team that you can put anyone on the bench that can fill a position. So I would be surprised if Cheika changes his 15. I think they've performed really well, and players know and trust each other around them now, which is really important. But great to see Carmichael Hunt back. He's had a few injury problems this year, and great to be back in the Wallaby fold.